a YouTube channel that produces thought-provoking content, and challenges ideas of others, and whether you're conservative or liberal, gay, straight.
I actually attended quite a few Pride festivals and they were amazing. But do I agree that holding Pride festivals are a good thing? No, I don't agree, because being gay, I do believe, is a sin.
White feminists versus POC anti-feminists.
The only thing that I could think that justifies being a feminist today is you must just want to get laid. There's no reason to believe in all of these crazy things that seek to strip you of your masculinity, perpetuate these terrible ideas that men are evil and all of these things. That has to be the reason.
Why I left the Mormon church. Hot topics like that gets thrown in mainstream media and podcast and all these other channels. They're trying to copyright strike Abba and Preach.
Now, maybe that's not the best characterization, but
we don't know if they're trying to have us deleted.
Well, what they're doing might result in us being deleted.
Yes.
We had videos recently that were flagged, some new, some old, by a company called LDS Affiliate, which on behalf of Jubilee is flagging a bunch of their videos saying that we are infringing on their copyright. Now, I'm not going to make a video about something like this normally. I appeal it. I go through the same steps that I do with all the other channels. Generally, after an appeal or two, everything gets undone. But this time, no. They're going forward with the removal. And they're saying if these videos are not removed in the next 5 to 6 days, they will give us a copyright strike. And there's enough of them that we'll probably get 3 copyright strikes and have all the channels removed.
You guys garnered a whole bunch of subscribers because of other YouTubers for reacting to your videos and drawing a lot of attention your way. And now you're trying to strike down copyright infringement. And y'all some straight pansy ass soy boys, man.
Now, you guys might be saying, Abba, why aren't you panicking? There's a couple of reasons. One, I've always thought this was possible with YouTube. That's why I told you guys, enjoy us while we're here, because we could disappear at any point. And two, no, that's really the only reason. That's the only reason I'm not panicking. I think I've always I got a bit of a doomer mentality in that regard, so this shit might go. It's a bit frustrating because, if somebody does this kind of stuff, it's like, okay, maybe they're crazy about their copyright. But it's a bit different with these guys because they've already been on the record saying they're fine with this kind of content. And so I remember this because I remember we reacted to this a long time ago. And here, I'll play the clip for you.
I don't like when other channels react to our videos. Taylor?
Disagree.
Dan?
Disagree.
John?
Strongly agree.
Jason?
Strongly disagree.
Kendra?
Disagree.
Tyree?
Somewhat disagree.
Ragini?
Strongly disagree.
Brandon?
Somewhat agree. Abba and Preach.
We're just naming them now? Okay.
I do agree that sometimes when they're just being judgmental for no reason, then I don't like that either, but I feel sometimes some of the reaction videos are actually so funny.
Yeah, I watch Abba and Preach videos, and I think every time I watch a video, it hurts. Because I remember when Abba and Preach reacted to our video when Bonnie has a conversation with a Jubilee critic, watching that video, I think that ruined my entire week. I was very bummed because that was a video where I put so much effort into, but I don't know, I just keep watching them. Even though I don't love them, I enjoy watching the videos, and I learn a lot, and I'm really curious.
I know they are playing the game fair. I just sometimes don't like the game.
I'm
gonna get roasted.
Oh, yeah, you're done. Bye, John.
What a lot of folks don't know is we allow folks to monetize off of our content, right? And that's a deliberate choice that we've made, is actually that we could take away their monetization so that they're not making money off of using our content, but we actually give them that permission, and we think that's one of the ways that we continue to operate in the spirit of our mission. I'm pretty honored in some ways that PewDiePie is reacting to so many of our videos. He's literally one of the biggest YouTubers ever, and the fact that he is watching our videos so intently and reacting to them, I think it's a great sign.
And mind you, they talk about the fact that we react to our channel. Some they say the Christians are a bit harsh, but hey, it's part of the game, it's fine, right? So my question is, what's changed? And if it has changed, why didn't you just have it publicly said we don't want anyone else reacting? But that's not. I've never heard. Have you heard anything to the contrary?
No, but they don't have to advise anybody. They can change that decision. And if that guy that agrees, most of them mostly somewhat disagree or somewhat agree or whatever. So they're very more much of an offense. If that guy is not part of Jubilee no more.
No, he's a CEO. He's still part of it.
Okay. Well, then I got nothing.
And here's the thing I question. Okay, fine. Let's say you don't want us because you feel like it's a copyright infringement. Are you doing this to everyone else that you collaborate? Because you collaborate with a lot of these creators. Are you doing this to PewDiePie? Are you doing this to Cody Ko? Are you guys targeting all these people that you've worked with that are creators who've reacted to their stuff and tell them to take down their videos of you? That's the thing that I don't understand. They just hired this company and this company is going crazy and flagging anything and anything. Because mind you, these videos have been up 4 or 5 years. So this is a new change that some of this is. And for me, all I'm saying is just communicate this stuff. If your stance has changed, that's fine. But you shouldn't be able to threaten somebody's livelihood, okay? When you come out and say, I'm good with this stuff, and then you change it and you don't inform nobody.
There's a reason why we did more videos is because you verbally said that you was good with it. Like, the reason why we kept on doing it was like, well, so was you saying, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
We could have, but we didn't because it's fine, it's okay. And you went so on and so forth, whatever.
Yeah, and here's the thing, it's not a big deal. Like, we have such a library of stuff that we can pull from and things we can cover that this is not going to be a huge loss for us. It's fine. Like, I think we might put out maybe, 1 or 2 videos on Jubilee a day. We put 5 videos out a week. It's not a big deal. We can replace that with something else. But my question is, what are they doing to smaller channels? Because I know they're not doing this to the really big ones. And is this just a company that people have hired that have gone AY? Because that's happened before too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to their credit, like, I don't want to say it, but I have contacted them. I emailed them. They've seen the email. You know, I've DM'd them. And, you know, because there was no response, I'm like, all right, let me just go about this publicly because, you know, there's no answer privately and figure this out. Now, I don't want to slander them. I like their content. Honestly, I think they've fostered some really good discussions in the past. But yeah, it is a shame. And this is what I've been telling you guys, the viewers, about this. We are, at the end of the day, employees. We're contractors, but we only really are contracted to YouTube, essentially. And this stuff is very fickle. That's why I say I don't take this for granted. I recognize that this shit can disappear at any time. So if it does, or if that ever happens, know that I'll be okay with it. I'm not going to, you know, cry myself to sleep or whatever. But
well, we could do something about it. So why don't you just take off the videos?
Why?
Why would you keep them if that's a problem? It looks like it's a problem. So you could take them down, and then it's not problem's gonna be solved.
Because I think it sets a bad precedent for copyright stuff on YouTube in general.
I can understand that.
Yeah, if you just let all these companies who just come in and then want a copyright claim, like, listen, if there was going to be a legal battle, then let that be the case.
So in the fair use policy, it states, fair use is a legal doctrine that says use of copyright protected material under certain circumstances is allowed without permission from the copyright holder. YouTube gets many requests to remove videos that copyright holders claim are infringing under copyright law. Sometimes these requests apply to videos that qualify for copyright exceptions or seem like clear examples of fair use. If the use of copyright protected material in a video qualifies as a copyright exception, then the video is considered lawful and non-infringing. This is why we often ask copyright holders to think about whether copyright exceptions apply before submitting a copyright removal request to YouTube. If a copyright holder believes a video doesn't qualify for an exception, then they must provide us with an adequate explanation as to why. So how does that work? Abba and Preach been reacting to these videos years ago. And how does that work? Like, how do you go about that? I'm pretty sure Abba and Preach have already made contact with their, I don't know, some advisor. So yeah, Soy Boys run Jubilee, and it's pretty sad to see that they went this route. This is petty. I hope that this falls on his face. I think it will. And
I think that's okay too. Why not? Because then what if everyone else starts copyright striking everything?
I understand.
So would you concede to that too?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But if like, for example, we've had copyright strike before and they were deemed, they were ruled that it was falsely done, but now they're somehow going through with this. So would you want to do a legal battle with that?
I don't think that's a horrible idea. I think that's fine. And I think it's a worthwhile thing.
Okay, so you want to go with a legal battle with it?
I think I would prefer that.
Okay, cool. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm not just sit here and be like, oh, well, the channel gets deleted.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, at least that's what. But I'd prefer not having to do any of that because I don't think it's in their mission statement to be copyright striking people and deleting people. And I know. So this whole situation is really bizarre. Because you know what? From some creators, like I could see it, but from this one, I'm a little bit more surprised by it. But anyways, that's what's going on. That's why I've been kind of dealing with in the background. So I'll get back to uploading regularly soon in the future. But I just got to figure this out because I need to make sure if I'm going to be working on all these other videos that there's still going to be a channel around for you guys to enjoy. Hopefully, Jubilee can take care of this and handle this. Apparently, we're going to start getting strikes in the next 5 days. So we'll see what happens at that point. But yeah, that's what's going on right now.
But anyway, keep the stress to a minimum. I'm Joey D's. Peace.
Gotcha, bitch.